Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. Ian Blackford has come to a stunning revelation. He's saying that the SNP, going forward, needs to stop blaming Westminster each and every time. He says, first of all, it's not always Westminster. He said, secondly, of course, it's a bit trite. Everyone knows and nobody believes that it's always Westminster. Westminster done this, Westminster done that. He said people are tired of it. And he said also, thirdly, he says, remember they had all those 40-odd MPs at Westminster. You're almost blaming the SNP at Westminster for the SNP in Scotland's problems. He said, and it's unfair. And of course, he's quite right. But the SNP can't blame themselves, even though it is themselves. They have to blame someone else. It's always someone else's fault. The big boy did it and ran away. You know, it was aliens. It was never the SNP. And so who else have they got? It's Westminster. All the time. All the time. It was always Westminster didn't do this. Westminster didn't give us the funding for that. Westminster failed to do something else. Westminster handed over the biggest settlement ever. That still wasn't enough. Westminster handed millions and millions of pounds over during COVID, and none of it got to where it was needed to go. Westminster handed money over for the rates, for commercial rates, so that they could pay off a load of commercial rates, and the SNP didn't hand it over. Yeah, Westminster have handed over lots of powers, and the SNP have misused them. This isn't a Westminster problem. Blackford sees it now, and he says that people are fed up, and he's right, but they're fed up with the SNP's standard go-to response when something's gone wrong is, meh, it's Westminster's fault. And it isn't. It's quite clear whose fault it's been for the last 17 years. It's the SNP's fault. Thanks very much. Bye.